We're here with the head wrestling coach at Appalachian State University, JohnMark Bentley. Can you tell us a little about how the preseason has been going?
I've been pretty pleased with the preseason so far. Our young guys have gotten in and mixed it up a little bit, and so they're kind of getting broke in and kind of used to the college-style training. And our upperclassmen did a great job this summer. They spent a lot of time here doing training, spent a lot of time in the weight room, conditioning, and also on the wrestling mats. So I feel like we're a lot further along this preseason than we have in preseasons past, and I'm excited about the year to come.
Great. How much more exposure has App State Wrestling received after having two high-placing All-Americans last year?
Well, it's been tremendous for our program. Now, when we talk to recruits, we have a whole lot of I guess street credit or whatever you want to call it. When we're talking to a kid in their living room, it's very easy to sell them on Appalachian because we can point to the fact that we had two All-Americans that placed in the top 4 of the country last year. There was only a handful of programs in the whole nation that had more than one All-American, and Appalachian was one of them. And I think more than anything else, it points to the fact that we've got guys who can reach their goals here. We can have All-Americans and national champions, which is the caliber of kids we're recruiting now. That's what they want to see. And so it's been tremendous for that. It's also been huge for our alumni base, our fan support, our just as far as within the athletic department, the positive atmosphere that it's created with the administration, our athletic director, and just the university as a whole. It's been nothing but positive, and I think we're going to keep building on that, and hopefully it's going to kind of springboard us to making that a yearly thing.
I know you guys graduated several starters from last year's SoCon championship team. What are your expectations for this year's young team?
They don't change. I mean, I know we did graduate a lot of seniors last year, and some of them are not easy to replace, but that doesn't change our focus or our goals. I mean, our goal is still to win the Southern Conference and compete at a national level and produce All-Americans. And I don't think that's an unrealistic goal for this team. We've got a lot of young guys, but fortunately we've got a lot of talented guys who are hungry, who I think can step in and fill some of the roles that have been left with the seniors we graduated. And I'm not going to cut back on our goals or kind of expect anything less out of this year's team. I think by the second semester, I think obviously we're going to be very young, but during the first semester, but by the second semester, I feel like with the competitions and the opens we'll be wrestling in the first semester, that all those young guys should be very seasoned and ready to make a run by the time February and March get here.
You had a large incoming class this year. How are your freshman guys looking so far?
So far, I've been very impressed. This has been probably the most self-motivated freshman class that we've had here at Appalachian since I've been here. Every day when you go through the room, pretty much at any time of the day, if you go by the wrestling room, we've got guys that are in there working out and training on their own. And that's something that's really exciting for our coaching staff, is knowing that we've got guys who are spending time in the room and are kind of developing that work habit or that work ethic of getting in the room, training, and just loving the idea of getting better every day. And I think that's what's going to really kind of push this team to new levels, is we've got kids now who maybe are coming in with goals of being All-Americans and national champions, and they know that there's a tremendous amount of work that has to be put in, and these guys are willing to do it. So we're very excited about this freshman class, and I think that hopefully they're going to surprise some people when they step out on the mat.
Well, thank you for your time, Coach. We are looking forward to following this year's team.
All right, thank you.